Greetings everyone, my name is Tang Jun Hu, metric number A218350. Today, I would like to deliver a persuasive speech entitled Mandatory Mental Health Education in Universities Can Save Lives. Have you ever stayed awake at night worrying about assignments, examinations, or your future? Or perhaps smile in class while suddenly feeling overwhelmed inside? Now imagine this. What if someone around you is struggling with anxiety or depression, but no one notices until it is too late? This is the reality faced by many university students today. Yet, mental health education is still not given enough importance in universities. As a university students, we constantly face academic stress, deadlines, and uncertainty about the future. Many of us may have experienced anxiety, burnout, or know friends who silently struggle with mental health problems. As a university student myself, I have observed how academic pressure affects students emotionally and mentally. Through researching this topic, I realized that mental health education is important for helping students recognize symptoms early and seek support. Therefore, today, I stand here before you to argue that there should be mandatory mental health education in universities, because the high prevalence of mental health disorders and poor mental health awareness among students can lead to serious academic, emotional, and social consequences. In this speech, I will discuss mental health problems among students, explain why mental health education is necessary, and highlight its benefits. First, let us understand why mental health has become a serious issue among university students. Mental health disorders among university students are become increasingly common and can negatively affect students' academic performance, emotional well-being, and daily lives. According to Kuhn and colleagues in 2022, university students experience high levels of psychological stress due to academic responsibilities, financial worries, and adjustment to new life circumstances. Managing assignments, examinations, and personal expectations continuously can become emotionally exhausting for students. In addition, the World Health Organization reported in 2022 that mental health problems such as anxiety and depression are increasingly affecting young adults worldwide. Unfortunately, university students are among the most vulnerable groups to these conditions. Poor mental health does not only affect emotions. According to Desavagi and colleagues in 2022, mental health problems can negatively affect academic performance, relationships, motivation, and overall quality of life. Students who struggle mentally may find it difficult to focus in class, complete assignments, or even maintain healthy social relationships. Imagine sitting in a lecture hall surrounded by hundreds of people, yet feeling completely alone. Imagine wanting help but not knowing where to go or being too afraid to speak up. Sadly, many students remain silent because of stigma and poor mental health awareness. Lu and colleagues in 2021 found that many university students are reluctant to seek professional help because of limited mental health literacy and fear of being judged. So now that we understand the seriousness of mental health problems among students, let us examine how universities can address this issue. One effective solution is implementing mandatory mental health education in universities, as it can improve awareness, encourage early help seeking, and promote healthier coping strategies among students. Firstly, mental health literacy programs can improve students' understanding of mental disorders and available support system. According to Martinez, Libano, and colleagues in 2024, mental health education helps students better understand symptoms, risk factors, and coping mechanisms related to mental illness. This is important because many students may not even realize that what they are experiencing could be anxiety, burnout, or depression. Some may simply think that they are weak or overreacting, when in reality, they are experiencing mental health struggles. Secondly, improving mental health literacy can encourage students to seek professional help earlier and reduce misconceptions about mental illness. Wensley and colleagues in 2022 highlighted that students with better mental health knowledge are more likely to seek support and less likely to stigmatize mental illness. Universities should also provide mental health awareness programs that teach stress management, coping strategies, and available support services. Furthermore, mental health education can create a more supportive and open university environment by encouraging discussion about mental health and reducing stigma. According to McGarkey and Levy in 2021, mental health literacy interventions can improve understanding and create more positive attitudes toward mental illness. Providing mental health education does not only reduce problems, it also brings long-term benefits to students and universities. Students with better mental health literacy are more likely to recognize symptoms early and practice healthier coping strategies. Lu and colleagues in 2021 found that increased mental health awareness encourages better emotional self-management and help-seeking behavior. Early intervention is also extremely important. According to the World Health Organization 2022, recognizing mental health problems early can reduce the severity of mental disorders and improve emotional well-being. In other words, awareness can truly save lives. In addition, mental health literacy interventions have been shown to improve positive attitudes toward mental health and encourage individuals to seek help when needed. Mary Lucy and colleagues in 2022 reported that mental health education programs improve help-seeking behavior among students and young people. A healthier student population can also contribute to a more positive, productive, and supportive university environment. Students who are mentally healthy are more likely to perform better in academics, build stronger relationships, and contribute positively to campus life. Ladies and gentlemen, mental health education is no longer an option. It is a necessity for today's university students. Today, we discuss mental health problems among university students, the importance of mental health education, and its benefits to students and universities. Therefore, universities should implement mandatory mental health education programs, and students should actively participate in learning about mental health, supporting one another, and seeking help when necessary. Mental health problems are often invisible, but their impact is real. By educating students about mental health today, we can build a healthier, stronger, and more supportive generation tomorrow. Thank you.